One of the biggest things that have been saving my life right now, I've been talking about this a lot on my socials, and mostly how I've been needing to lean into rituals instead of routines. And I was at the point where I just could not keep up a routine if I really didn't even want to get out of bed in the morning. Like, who cares about a morning routine if I don't even want to wake up from my dreams, you know? In that time, that's when I started leaning towards my 10-minute morning routine because I really just could not build anymore. Life really sat me down and was like, hey, you need to take care of yourself and nurture yourself emotionally. And that's what I had to do. And out of that came my need for rituals. And it was then that I learned the difference, right? So routines are, for me at least, something that I needed when I needed to build something into an unconscious habit, something where I would wake up in the morning and my body would automatically start moving into without me actually thinking about it much. So waking up in the morning, making my bed, getting some movement in, taking supplements, doing all those things that you don't want to have to think about too much. Whereas rituals came into my life where I needed to cultivate presence with myself. And I was doing a little bit of it in my morning routine journals because there's a section for like gratitude and affirmations and stuff like that, which is also good to work into your routine because, but the thing about gratitude and affirmations and stuff is that you really need to be present with it. And so taking that and just finding things that really brought me peace and presence in ritual form, and especially beauty rituals, because I love beauty products. I love everything about them. I spent a lot of time watching beauty YouTube and just kind of turning those into how can I mix beauty and wellness together into one ritual that will bring me just emotional peace and make me feel good on the outside. Here, I'm not thinking too much about the past when I'm doing these rituals, and that's really, really, really saving my life right now. I can't tell you how much it's helping. I realize these aren't like your average pieces of advice because if I was going to give like the average advice, I'd say like journaling, exercise. Yeah, if I was going to give the average advice, I'd say like journaling and exercise and those things. So I'm trying to like give like very specific pieces of advice that I've been using for myself, because that's just where I'm at, where I just don't want the average advice. I don't want the average advice. Like, things just get too hard sometimes, and sometimes doing what you feel like you should do can just like drive you deeper into that rut. So I'm trying to embrace the advice that seems like it won't work. But yeah, number two, the second thing that's been saving my life recently is dancing. You get in that bathroom and you dance. That's the only advice that I have for that one. There's something so freeing about dancing, and it is just like so freeing to your energy. That right now is like the number one thing I've been doing, is that, like, especially when I don't feel like it and I feel myself start to doom spiral or get anxious or whatever, turn on some music that like maybe you wouldn't dance to. It doesn't even have to be that specific. It doesn't even have to be that recent. Just like you find yourself in that mode of like, my gosh, everything's falling apart, throw on a song. It's literally been saving my life right now. Not even that long ago, I like danced to a song that I found scrolling on TikTok just because I had to. It was absolutely necessary and it helped so much. It wasn't even a legitimate song. If I can find it, I swear. You're gonna laugh. Hold on. Okay, here's one. Don't ask me. I have no rhyme or reason for why, but I was like, I need to dance right now. So dumb, but my mood picked right up, I promise you. So try that one. And like, even if it's the silliest, like most nonsense song you've heard in a long time, try it. It's the best. Or another favorite, go on TikTok and find that one. I promise you, you won't stop. Your mood will instantly improve. Something about dancing right now is just, it brings me back alive. What it is. It sounds silly. You're going to be like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to dance. Find some time alone. Shake your ass. Shake that ass. I don't care. Number three. I didn't write number three down. Sorry. This is not a video that's like my other ones. I literally am just at the point where I'm just gonna turn this camera on and just start yapping. Oh, this one's my favorite. Okay, number 3, spontaneous adventures. And they can be as small as possible. Like, these make my day so bad. Like, it's so good. And my dog loves them too. Cleo loves spontaneous adventures. But I mean, like, how can I articulate this? Take a different route on your walk. Like, if you go out and walk your dogs every day, take a different route. Surprise them and yourself. Go down a different street, pick a different destination. Just add like a little bit of surprise in your random day-to-day things, and that counts as a spontaneous adventure. I know it seems so small, but the way it redirects your whole mood, sometimes we can get really stuck in our patterns, right? You get stuck in your daily routine. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna go work out, I'm gonna go watch this show, I'm gonna go to bed. And getting stuck in the doing the same thing also creates you getting stuck in the same mood. So if you're always doing the same thing and you're wondering at the end of the day, why do I always feel depressed? Switch it up. Pick something spontaneous to do, even if it's like super simple. Because I know sometimes I can have like rigid thinking and be like, well, everything's so expensive right now, or I don't want to go do that because that's too far or whatever. But implementing those small little spontaneous adventures kind of opens you up a little bit. And so even if you just stick with those, or you feel inspired to do like bigger spontaneous adventures, it really just like redirects you. It gets you off the like beaten path that you have in your everyday experience. It probably starts growing more neurons in your brain or something like that. So I think that has also been saving my life a ton, because the monotony of doing the same thing every day and having the same emotional experience, it can weigh you down. It can really weigh you down. So yeah. So those are 3 things that have been saving my life, at least from an emotional standpoint. Let me know what's been, doing it for you. I'm always looking for new ideas. Those specifically help me just because of the way that I operate. But yeah, so I'd love to know what you do when you feel like you just need a little bit of rescue. All right. Till next time, I'm sending love and healing your way. Bye.